Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking through a few ways that I've found that have helped beat the winter blues, because I feel like the struggle is real. Like in January, it's obviously the boring month of the year, let's be honest, unless you have a birthday of course, but yeah, you've had the excitement of Christmas and now it's just like bleak mid-winter. So I thought I'd share some ideas because I was definitely feeling like serious blues, especially like she'd gone back to work and yeah, I just needed a bit of routine back in my life, I think. So I really hope this video is helpful. If you like this kind of thing, then definitely consider subscribing. It's got loads more videos like this over my channel. I upload 3 times a week and I'd love to have you over here. Also, if it was helpful, then why not give it a like, because it just lets me see if you guys like this kind of content from me. So let's go on and share my tips for beating the January blues. So guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like this year has hit me hard. Like I don't really suffer with the winter blues in terms of seasonal affective disorder, and I guess I do really want to put like a kind of disclaimer in here that this isn't obviously medical advice. This is just advice that I find has helped with me. And also, if you are really feeling like you're suffering from some kind of a depression or like major anxiety or anything like that, then definitely go and see a health professional, because they will be able to guide you and give you the right advice. And this isn't me saying I have SAD. I definitely don't think I have seasonal affective disorder, but I definitely feel like I've got the winter blues. So there is a difference. So I feel like that's kind of one of those terms that people say I've got SAD, but actually it's just like it's not as much as that. So I don't want to say that that's what I have, but if you do, definitely go and see a health professional. So for me, I would say this year has really hit me a lot harder than any other years before, which is a bit strange because I've actually had a really cool January. Like I've done loads of really fun things, but I just feel, I don't know, I think I really struggled getting back into the swing of things. So my first tip is actually routine, and I think it's really important to have a routine so that your body and your mind is kind of, it knows what's coming, it knows what to expect. I feel with Christmas, things just went out the window. We had no routine. It was great fun, but obviously it kind of just feels a bit like I had to get back into it because I was personally feeling I felt a bit lonely, I think. When Stu went back to work, I didn't have him with me, and yeah, I don't know, I just felt like I really wanted to get back into work, into my routine of doing that, having George off, having, you know, days where he went to school. Yeah, so I think routine is definitely a tip that I would definitely, how many definitely are we gonna have? Routine is something that I would 100% say is a good way of getting back into the swing of things and feeling, just beating that kind of in between stage, I guess, Christmas and New Year, getting back into it and knowing what is coming each day. I also think, now let me know if I'm alone here or not alone, let me know if you feel the same. I think, and a big tip here, is that we in January spend a lot more time, as a kind of overall statement, at home. We don't do as much. Everyone's kind of trying to save a bit more money, trying to be good with what they eat, so we're not doing as much. So my theory is we're home longer and more, and we're actually spending more time online, and I feel like that can really affect you mentally because you're scrolling through Instagram and you're judging your life on someone that's on a really cool holiday, or you know, they're skiing and they're looking like they're having a really great time, or you're just kind of comparing yourself to what they're up to, and that's really, really bad for your like mental health, and also it just can really make you feel a bit down. So I think that's my theory. We are spending more time in during January, and these days, that's why I feel like this year has really hit people a lot harder, because we're so much more into social media. So definitely tip 2 is to take some time away from your phone. Over Christmas I did a whole week offline and it was amazing. I haven't done that in like 3 or 4 years. It was just brilliant and I loved it, and it actually was really difficult to get back into it because I felt like I was in my little bubble and I didn't have anybody like outside influences in terms of like, you know, strangers. I saw a picture the other day, don't compare your life to a stranger on Instagram. Oh my god, like, it's just like so true. So yeah, I do think time away from your phone is really, really healthy for your mental health, and it will help you beat the winter blues. Okay, my third tip is sleep. Now I know this is probably a really obvious one, but good sleep. So I'm talking about, don't have your phone on or any digital like TV or anything like that for an hour before. I know it's like a really common rule of getting a good night's sleep, but sleep is so important for your body to repair itself and to regenerate the cells, and it just gives you such a better frame of mind the next day. My mission for this year is to get a better night's sleep. I tend to go to sleep really late, like 1 or 2 in the morning, because I tend to work late at night time, and then my brain is literally like wired, like I cannot get back to sleep or get to sleep. So getting some sleep is really, really helpful. And I've actually got this lamp which is from Lumi, and oh my goodness, I love it. It's amazing. They kindly sent it to me, and it can do a sunset mode, so it dims when you want to go to sleep and it gradually sets your brain off. And then in the morning, if you set your alarm for say 7, it will start from I think around 6:30, 7:15. It starts getting lighter and lighter, and it's to simulate the sunrise. Oh my goodness, I love it. And it's a great bedside lamp as well. And the one I've got is an aromatherapy one. I haven't actually bought the oils yet because I'm on a no spend January, but if you've got any recommendations for oils, essential oils to put in, then let me know. It's got 2 compartments in this one, so you've got one for nighttime, so nice kind of nighttime scents, lavender perhaps, and then morning time like zingy, citrusy, wake you up scents, and it spritzes it into the air and it just wakes you up so nicely. And Lumie have actually got loads of seasonal affective disorder lamps, so daylight lamps, so it just gets your body thinking that there's more daylight than there is in the winter, and that is obviously why SAD does exist. So yeah, I really recommend them. I've actually recommended them to a few people because I know people that do suffer with SAD and they've helped so much. So yeah, think about looking at those if you really do suffer. I'll leave the link down in the description bar below. Okay, tip number 4 I think we're on, is to write things down. And I find this is such good therapy if you have a lot on your mind, or even if you just want to wake up and write down what you want to do today or what was great about yesterday. Even if you just scrumble it up and throw it away straight away, because it can just give you such a kind of peace of mind or peacefulness, I guess. So write things down in the morning, anything that might be bothering you, throw it away so no one needs to see it, but it just gives you that kind of like brain dump, which I feel like is really good way of beating the January blues, or just any month of the year. It just gives you that kind of like, right, I've put it in paper, I've thrown it away, I can get rid of those thoughts, and I think that's really healthy. Another one is fresh air, and I love this one because it just promotes me getting out there. Obviously we've got children, so we are out a lot of the weekends. It's raining today, but we're going to go and feed the ducks, put our wellies on, just get out there and get the fresh air. Obviously you've got a pet, a dog, it's great to get them out, and it forces you to do it almost, but it just gives your brain a bit of a time away. Definitely don't take your phone, don't go on your phone when you're out getting some fresh air. Let your brain just have that time to be with nature. I feel like nature is really, really powerful to get your brain reset and recharged. So yeah, fresh air, and obviously you're getting the exercise as well. That does take me on to my next tip, which is exercise. I have just joined a gym as I needed to just be a bit more healthy internally, but I feel like I'm not one of those like new year, new me, I'm going to do like 1,000 sit-ups a day. I'm not, but I want to start working on my inner health and my heart and my lungs. So even if it's just going for a walk every day, that's really a great step. If you want to do a class a week or go for a swim a week, it's just those, you know, it releases the endorphins, it really helps with the January blues, and it just gets you out there and gets you even chatting to people. You might be indoors all day and not seeing anybody, just go out there and do a class. It really brings you like that kind of personable time with other people, or headspace. I know so many people that run because they just get the headspace, especially if you're a parent. You just go and like, that's it, it's your time. So yeah, think about what sports might be good for you. I mean, I'm not into like, I guess, a lot of sports at all, but I find things that I do like. So it just something that suits you. You don't have to do something that you hate just because you want to do exercise. Find something that actually suits you and what you want to be doing. So that's it. We've got routine, writing things down, sleep, fresh air, and of course no time on your phone. Just really, it's so important. Don't compare yourself to others, because I feel like that is really contributing to everybody feeling a bit rubbish at the moment. I really hope these tips were helpful, guys. Please give it a like if it was helpful. It just really helps me gauge the kind of content you like over here. I'll leave the link down for the SAD lamp in the description bar, and that's it from me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.